Omo yemi rò pé mo like one rubbish guy like that where I meet one time like that. You as the bride, your look is on point.
We dated for 6 months.
I was following my talking stage to a wedding. So anything you buy for the wedding, make sure that there are things you can wear later. It's going to be a big party. Like they're going to bring a lot of celebrities. So we've gone home severally before he proposed to me. The parents will sit down and discuss about the wedding.
Hello my gist buddies, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Folashade and my nickname is Lushades, and you'll be wondering why are you calling them gist buddies. The reason why I call my fans, or should I say my community people, gist buddies, is because we actually gist a lot on this channel. We gist a lot. We talk about business, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about content creation, and most especially we talk about God. So this particular video, it has been the most requested for on WhatsApp, on Instagram. Lulu, please can you tell us how you planned your introduction? Lulu, please can you tell us how you planned your wedding? And I decided to start a new series, a limited series called wedding planning. I hope that this particular video or other videos that I'll be doing concerning wedding planning is going to help brides to be and also people that want to plan their wedding. For this particular episode, we are going to be talking about how to plan your introduction. Another information that you should also know if you're new here is that we upload 3 times in a week, and we drop videos on Wednesdays, Fridays, and also Sundays. So Wednesdays and Sundays majorly vlogs, and Friday I majorly post videos concerning gist. Maybe I gisted you guys about something, or random gist, interviews, a random video about business or content creation arc. But you see, Wednesdays and Sundays it will be for vlog, and Friday we will learn something new. Is that cool with us? If it's cool with you, drop it in the comment section that yes, Lulu, I am ready to learn every Friday. Like most of you know already, I got engaged October 21st, 2023, and it was very, very unplanned for. I didn't expect it. I didn't even know that, this particular man that I'm dating is going to get married to me or is going to engage me. But I know that from the very first day that we started talking, he told me that he's here to marry me. That was the first conversation, because I remember the first time he sent me a DM. In case you notice, I'm looking down. I'm actually checking if my my mic is still on. So when me and him met, I know that I've never sat down to actually do like a story time about the proposal and all. Somebody that when I drop the video, you will see the gist inside the video itself, not like I'll do a separate video. But the reason why I'm talking about it, so that you guys will understand the dynamics with my introduction and my engagement, and you understand the time lapse of being engaged and also introducing him to your parents and the parents to each other. So I didn't know, right? Me and Bobo, we dated for 6 months. We dated for 6 months and he engaged me the 8th month. So it was more like we spoke for 2 months, but I already know he's going to get married to me, because I think it was the 4th month, or no, the 2nd month, that he gave me like a chain just to amplify or to tell me to be his girlfriend, right? It's a video I never posted, but I think during the proposal time, I think I posted the video. I can't remember, but if I can
Wow.
find the video, I'll put it on the screen. So he asked me to be
That's
his
actually
girlfriend, and we're still doing girlfriend and boyfriend now, but you know he has always been talking about proposal and all of that. And me, I even started getting myself ready. I made like an outfit, like a blue outfit, so that I can wear it. It's my favorite color, right?
My mic is off, and so it means that I have to make sure that my voice is audible enough and I'm moving closer to the camera. Okay, I can't be that comfortable again. So in case you be hearing small noise in the area, maybe somebody's hawking something or goat is bleating, please just pardon me and just enjoy the video and the gist. Okay, I know it will be distracting, but please just help me enjoy it. I forgot to actually charge my mic. So yeah, so we were always talking about proposal and all of that. I'm getting myself ready so that it won't come as a shock to me, right? Not even knowing that I'm eventually going to be shocked. So I went to my tailor, the person that used to make my clothes that time, and I told her, oh, I want blue outfits and all, because I wanted to wear my favorite color. And we made the outfits. Even Bobo was saying that, "Ah, this is what you are making outfits. You're not going to know when I'm going to propose. So why are you making outfits?" I'm like, oh, I'm sure that you don't want me to dress anyhow. So I just want to get myself ready, and you make sure that I wear the clothes. And he was like, last, you will not wear the clothes and wear something else. So we shall left the matter like that. So fast forward to when it was time for the proposal, which I didn't know about, and it's so shocking that I was hearing rumors later that I knew about the proposal, because how come my clothes was matching the decor? And it was actually my stylist that casually mentioned, and I'm like, why will you say that? Because I actually didn't know about the proposal. So I gave her the gist, and she was like, oh wow, that was awesome. I know I didn't talk about it on my channel, so that's why I'm talking about it now. So what happened was that few days before the proposal, Renis had messaged me that she want me to follow her to one of her auntie's birthday party. And I was like, oh, I don't think I'll be going, because prior to that time she sent me a message, my neighbor already gave me an invite to attend Jogo's I think 20th anniversary or something. I can't really remember what the event was for. So when my neighbor told me, I was really excited, because it's going to be a big party. Like, they're going to bring a lot of celebrities. So what do you mean I'm going to, go? So when Renis now told me, like, a few days after, I was like, babe, I don't think I will be able to attend, because my neighbor actually told me about our own party before your own. Even Renis was telling me that, so you're going to pick your neighbor over me. I'm like, I'm not the type of person that will pick somebody over my friends and all, but I am a loyalist, and I appreciate hierarchy of things. So if this particular person should tell me before you told me, of course I can't dump that person and go for your own. So she was like, oh cool. She was even trying to manipulate me then, that so you will not go, so you will not go. I was like, and see, is there something else about this matter? I'm not going. I'm going to my neighbor's own. So 2 days before that time, me and my neighbor were still talking about clothes though, and I was like, oh, what is she going to wear? And no, I was not like, that me, I have one lace at home that I've never worn before. Now one rubbish guy like that, where I meet one time like that bought that lace for me. We were in a talking stage, and I was supposed to follow him to a wedding party, so he got lace for me to sew. And that lace was freaking expensive. I think about 40,000 naira or something that time. And the sewing and all, it was shy expensive. He paid for it, he paid for my makeup and all of that. Few days before the wedding, it was like that, I need to come and sleep over at his place, and no, basically was just asking for sex. And I was like, hello, like, I will come from my house, like makeup artists will come and meet me at my house, or I will come to your place in the morning of that event. I'll come very early, and the makeup artist will come there and all. And then it was like, no, that I need to come to his place the day before, blah 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 blah. And I was like, no, I'm going to come that morning. So she had like a lot of back and forth, and it was like, oh, I should not bother coming for the wedding again. And at first I even thought he was joking, until things just went haywire, and I didn't eventually go for the wedding. So that's the gist about the lace. So I've had that lace in the house for like 2 years or more than. And I was like, where will I wear this extravagant lace to? Because I wanted to dress to kill that time, right? I was following my talking stage to a wedding, so I'm expected to like look my best, right? So since that time, I don't even know where I wear the lace to. I can't wear that lace to church, right? So it was just at home. So when that invite for my neighbor came, I jumped at it like, oh my god, like I'm going to go and all of that. So I was even telling my neighbor that I need to adjust the clothes, because the hip was already kind of tight, and I think the waist was also tight. It's clothes that I've made since 2021, and that was 2023, so I've added a little bit of weight. So I now went to my neighbor that told me that, oh, the person that is also making the clothes for the event, that, oh, she's at so junction. I went there, I adjusted the clothes. Even Bobo followed me. If you guys have seen that vlog, because at the time I used to do like a weekly vlog, and in between that vlog you guys will see me adjusting clothes, telling you guys I'm going for a party and all. But I think I was just writing things on top so that you guys will understand the dynamic of the engagement. But this is actually the first time I'll be sitting down to talk about what actually happened. So Bobo was even telling me that, so you know now go for your friend's auntie's event, you'll be going to your neighbor's own. I said yes, I will be going. He said okay, cool. I think he didn't drag it with me because he didn't want me to suspect anything. So I was like, oh, I'm going. And everybody around me knows that I'm that stubborn. Like, if I say I'm going somewhere and there is a good reason why I'm going, trust me, I am going. So it was like, okay, cool. So even when I wanted to go and adjust the clothes or pick up the clothes, he followed me there to go and pick it up. So when we got back home, he was like, babe, you are still going? I said yes. And the stuff was meant to be, I think, the next day. So no, I think in 2 days time. So then the next day my neighbor just messaged me that, oh, she's so sorry that they said the invite they gave them, that they can't bring their own guest again, that the invite is already more than the guests they are planning for, but there's an after party that night that I can come for. So when I now told Bobo was like, if there's an after party, you can just go for Rennie's own and then go for your neighbor's own in the evening. Even though I was so pained because the only thing I planned on wearing was the lace. So what am I going to wear to Rennie's event? So Bobo was like, shebi you made two-piece clothes that you thought is for the proposal, just wear it. Later on you are going to sew another thing, or maybe when it's time for us to even do our proposal, another clothes that is better than that would have come out. So he gave me like a perfect reason, and I did not even think that something was happening because it actually make actual sense. We were just dating for 6 months or so, but we knew we were going to get married, and I know that he's going to propose to me. But in my head I'm like, okay, for sure, if he's going to propose maybe like after 1 year, and I'm sure that another clothes would have come out, so let me just cuckoo wear this outfit. So I messaged Rennie, and Rennie was excited. You know, we had plans. He was like, oh, I should come and meet her in her place and then we'll go there together. I was like, all right, no wahala. So that day that I was supposed to go, I think around that period, so if you go back, I'm going to tag the proposal video up so you guys can check it or watch it to know what I'm talking about. So around that time I was learning how to do my makeup. So I was like, I'm going to do my makeup myself since it's not get party again. I'm just going to do my makeup. It's not people my party, let me do my makeup and go. Even though I'm beefing Rain is that she didn't insist, or Bobo even insisting that I do my makeup, but I still love my look that day. I was looking so cute that I didn't do too much, just my brows and powder. I was looking so beautiful, I liked it. So I did my makeup myself, and it was time for me to wear my clothes. And Bobo was like, oh, he's going now, that one of his friends, he had told me a day before that one of his friends is coming to IBADAN. And that friend, I know that he travels a lot, so I didn't even overthink anything. So he told me that he wants to no, before that time he told me that we should go and get like some gifts, that one of his friends is coming to Ibadan and he doesn't know anywhere, so he wants us to like get that gift for him. He wants to give it to somebody in Ibadan. So I followed him to just right that time. We got paper bag, we got some things, and you know, he told me that he wants to go and give the friend a challenge, that I can just go out, have fun. That was what he was even telling me, have fun. And I was like, babe, you know, this is my skirt, the zip, I cannot do it myself. Can you just help me zip up my clothes before you leave? I was like, oh, he needs to leave now, the friend is already waiting for him, a challenge. I know. I was so pained, guys. Like, I was so angry that day. Like, I was so pissed. Like, why will you leave the house? You know very well that my zip, like, I cannot zip it up. Like, I need your help. And you were the one that insisted that I should go to this party. So you just waiting for a while for me to zip up the clothes before going to meet your friend is a problem. And I even followed him to the gate. I was like, babe, are you serious? Like, babe, are you serious? Are you serious that you're going to leave me in this house with this kid? I could see it in his eyes that he didn't want to do it, but it was very, very important for him to go and meet his friend. So I just allowed him to go, right? I came back inside and I called Rennie that, oh, baby girl, I cannot zip my zippo, I be my skirt. I'm going to wear a random jean, come to your house, you help me zip it before we leave. She was like, oh, no problem. So I went to Rennie's house, and then we ordered a ride, and she was like, oh, that before we go to the party, I don't even know why I didn't even think about anything in that moment. If you guys check the vlog, you realize that I was not even suspecting anything. I swear to God, who made me. Even when I made the clothes, I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy another nicer clothes that I'm going to wear for my what is it called, for my proposal. On our way, Rennie was like that. She was giving me just about the auntie that we even want to go and see. She now said that the auntie now said that she come and see her at the apartment. Meanwhile, me, I know the issue with that auntie that she's talking about. So immediately ready, I was already ready that I'll follow her to go and see the one of the auntie or something, no, and hear what just hear gist and all. So she was like, the auntie is in one apartment, and after we go see her, from there all of us will go to the party together. I said no problem, I shall follow that. So she shall told me that, oh, the auntie is going to send someone downstairs for her to take us upstairs and all of that she's calling the auntie. I said no problem. So we shall climbed up, and I entered into my proposal. I was seeing blue and white everywhere. Meet I was wearing blue and sky blue. So amazing. Yeah. So after the proposal, we started talking. That's the gist about the proposal actually. I just wanted to talk about the proposal before jumping into the introduction, right? Guys, I had to turn off the fan because it was making noise. So I was just saying that I saw blue everywhere, and I basically entered into my proposal, right? So that's the gist about the proposal and engagement and all. Meanwhile, my sisters were there, my mom called me, so he already took permission from my mom, my dad, everyone, and that was it, right? So after the proposal, my mom was always like asking me, what is the plan? I'm like, I don't know the plan. Let me just enjoy this moment like very well. Even before I posted, I think it was after 2 months or so before I posted it in December. I got engaged in October, so it was like a very sweet period for me. I enjoyed myself very well. You guys know me already. Like, before I post something, I would have enjoyed it to the fullest and then release it to the world for them to enjoy it for me. So my mom was asking me, what's the plan? Because in Yoruba culture, when you are engaged, you're supposed to do like a proper Yoruba introduction, which is the parents knowing each other, the family members knowing each other, your parents and other family members meeting your husband officially for the first time, because we've gone home severally before he proposed to me to tell her that he wants to get married to me, like he likes me. So normally, like, when a guy likes you, he will definitely say you should take him home, but it still doesn't guarantee marriage. So at the time, I'm just somebody that has this opinion of, when a guy proposed to me, when a guy is dating me, it doesn't mean marriage. So even if something had happened that time, I of course it would be painful, but I don't think I would have been so broken, because for me, yeah, and for my own understanding, getting married is the cocoa. So the proposal, the other thing, is just the shenanigans of before getting there. So in my own head, I'm like, yeah, we are engaged and all, but the cocoa is getting married. And I see always telling that, if me I see somebody today, it's always banter between me and Bobo. Basically, if you guys are with us one day, how we banter and all. So yeah, and so we have gone to meet my parents before he proposed to me, and my mom was, oh, what's your intention? And he was like, oh, is it he wants to come and marry me and all. And then my mom advised us, and that was it. So after the proposal, it was time for us to do the introduction, and it kind of took a while. I think we got engaged October 21st. We did our introduction April 13, 2024. So that's like November, December, January, February, March, April. That's after 6 months. And the reason why we did that was because we just dated for a while. We dated for 6 months, right? And we just don't want to rush into anything. Like I said, in my own head, I'm like, you have not married me, you just engaged me. So please, if I see somebody else that is more serious than you, I am going. I was always threatening him that time, and him is always saying that I'm going nowhere, is the one that is going to marry me and all of that. So I told him that I'm not rushing anything, because I think after the proposal, I was already getting so agitated. I was anxious, I was scared, a lot of emotion. It's not like now that I'm set to like duh like duh, but at the time I was so worried. You will hear a lot about marriage, my own parent experience, like everything just putting together was kind of making me anxious, and I was scared. I was always asking him tough questions, even though before we even got engaged, with me and Bobo, we always have difficult conversation. So imagine him now proposing to me. The difficult conversation actually led to tougher conversations, and it was like, okay, you know what, if you're going to be getting anxious and all, should we just put a hold on everything for now? And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, let's just put an hold on everything. And then when my mom was always asking me, I told my mom that we are not ready yet and all. So eventually when we were ready, we went home to have that conversation with my parents that, oh, we want to do introduction and all. So we picked dates, and then we also went to his parents' place. So normally when you guys have met and you guys know that you are getting married to each other, the first basic cultural thing as a Yoruba person, I don't know if they do it in other culture, is that you take your wife home to your parents and your wife will take you home to her parents. So that way the two parents will know each other, and you will know if you're gonna have issues or not, if the mom likes you or not, if the dad likes you or not. So it's just the proper thing, like, oh my like you. That's like the phase, or that's the period that is going to happen. It's not that it's when you guys are now about to get married that you now realize that your mother-in-law does not like you, your father-in-law does not like you, things like that. So it's that period that you guys are supposed to go through tough things together, like about family, this one that does not like me, that one that does not like me. But you know, bless God, that did not happen to us. Some little hiccup actually happened that I don't want to share. Maybe later in the future, like future I can talk about it. And the issue that happened later was later sorted by God's grace as well. So we also now went to his parents to have the conversation about the introduction, and it was all settled, right? So that's like the first phase of planning your introduction, meeting parents individually. You know, the parents have not met each other now. They only speak on the phone. I know that my mom and his mom, they were talking, but not that much. I think it was just like, yeah, Eka son, blah 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 blah. But they were not. I don't, that period, do they even have each other's number? I really don't know. But I shall know that period they were not really that talking, but they know that I went to their family. Like before I went to their family, I told my mom that I'm going there, right? And before he also came to my family, he told his parent that he's coming to our place. So basically they know each other, but they've not seen each other before. So that's like the first phase of you being engaged and planning your introduction. The second phase is actually planning it properly. What are we taking there? What are we wearing? What hair am I doing? What makeup am I doing? All of that. So after we met my parents and we planned on, or we decided on the date, which was April 13, so we started talking about clothes. And initially I wanted to wear blue, right? I wanted to buy a blue lace. But what happened was that one of Bobo's friend at the time gifted him a senator, a green senator. And me, you guys know me already, like, even though I love my things to be perfect, like how I want it, but if there's some situation that arises that I feel like, oh, this is going to save us money, I'm going to up and jump at it. So she gifted him green senator, and we both decided that, okay, since I have green senator, does it make sense for me to go and buy another senator again? And we decided that, okay, you know what, I'm going to buy a lace that matches your senator, but it won't be the same color because we are not yet married. In Yoruba culture, I don't know if people are still doing it, but you guys are not married yet, so you are not meant to wear matching things. But I think our gele and his cap was matching. So I bought like a lace, like a mint green lace that matches his own emerald green, so that way the colors are kind of contrasting each other and making sense, right? I think the only thing I regretted was the gele. The gele has pattern and I should have gone for plain one, but you know, so that you won't make that mistake, I have like a I did like an introduction template, the clothes we'll be wearing, the color code. I'm also still going to put it on the screen. I'm just somebody that I like to put my things in order, right? And that's the same thing I do for my business. I have like an Excel sheet where every customer that has ever shopped from me, I started it in 2022, I have their record, right? So I tried as much as possible to do the same thing for my wedding. So I have like an introduction template of the style I will even be sewing. So after getting the clothes that you guys are going to wear, you enter the market, buy the clothes, buy the gele, and then eventually you decide on the style you want to sew. So now for the style, you need to make sure that it's a style that is well covered, because that's the first time that your groom's family are going to see you for the first time. Apart from the parents and the siblings seeing you, other people that they'll be bringing, they'll be seeing you for the first time. So you need to wear a clothes that is well covered and properly made. So for my own, I was properly covered, and the only issue I had with my clothes was that the upper part, that was not the style I chose. And so at the time, whenever there is a complaint with my clothes and there's an adjustment, it kind of switches up the style, which was something that I really didn't like my clothes was jumping at the back, so it was just a lot of back and forth. But I just bless God that that day went well. So my boobs was a little bit showing. It wasn't showing as much as the wedding outfit. So if you're busty and all like myself, or even more than myself, just make sure that you sew like a style that is properly covered, right? Because you'll be doing a lot of kneeling, dancing, and also just make sure that your clothes is well covered. So after picking your style, it's time for your hairstyle. You can just install your hair, you can do ponytail, you can wear wig. It's an introduction. It's not supposed to be something that is loud, but there are some people that now they do like a big introduction. So we have small introduction and we have big introduction. So for my own, it was a small introduction, like a parlor introduction, and for some people it's a big introduction. They will, you know, have tents, have plenty chairs, invite a lot of people. It's looking like a wedding. But for my own, it was just a parlor wedding, so there was no again. So even if I had used this wig on me, there won't be any issue. But I decided to install my hair, and for my makeup, I called somebody to come and do my makeup in the house, right? And for my shoe and my clutch, I went to the market to get it and all. And for him, he sold like a normal senator style. He trimmed his hair, bought his shoe, and that was it. So for the decoration, which is like the third aspect apart from the outfit, so you can decide not to do decoration. But if you are the type of person that is like a content creator like myself, and you would like to take nice pictures, have nice videos, you can choose to do it, but it must not be like a loud one. For me now, it was just a little setup at the back, which there was a little error there. You guys would have seen it in the previous videos. And like the chair that was there is my parents' sitting room chair that was put there, so there was nothing serious. And my mom rented white chairs that will be in the sitting room for people to sit there. And for the groom, what they basically do in that aspect is that they brought gifts for my parents. Normally you're not supposed, I don't think you're supposed to bring gifts. I think you're just meant to come and greet them. And my own parents, which is the bride parent, they're supposed to entertain you. But for them, they decided to bring gifts. They brought cornflakes, custard in a basket. If I can find the, because I don't think anybody took a picture of that, I'm going to put it on the screen so you can tell your spouse, if you are the bride, that oh, it would be nice if you guys can hold something. Because my mom actually appreciated it, like bringing gift to them, like, oh, we are meeting you for the first time, this is our gift, kama shon. Yeah, you know, Yoruba people, like, you are not supposed to come empty-handed, right? So they brought that. And my own mom catered for everyone. I mean, the food, the drinks, the meat, everything, my mom catered for it, which is like the normal thing. For the introduction, my mom was the one that attended to, like, my family, which is the bride's family, will be the one to entertain the guests, which is the groom's family. And then we got somebody to anchor the event, and the person that even did the decoration was the one that anchored the event with one mommy Jaye in our church. So it was not supposed to be a big deal, just majorly me introducing him to my family, him introducing me to his family, then the families will stand up one after the other to introduce each other, so that when you guys see each other outside, there won't be me or moi, and no, like, you will know each other and call each other by names. So they were just mentioning, oh, this is Damilola, the bride's elder sister. Basically introduction. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So it's just purely introduction. So we got a photographer to capture the moment, and I also gave my phone to somebody to record the moment. So if you are not a content creator, you can just choose to have short videos and keep it somewhere. But if you are a content creator, you can just give your phone to one of your friends to just record you. There are even some videos of that day that are still with my friends right now, and the reason why I didn't collect it was because I wanted to edit the video down. My phone space was full. I wanted to edit the video down and delete it from my phone, so I couldn't collect the videos from my friends to edit the video. So just make sure that you have like a flash drive, give it to your friends, have the memories on your phone. So then some families, my family didn't do it, but some families, during the introduction or after the introduction, that the parents will sit down and discuss about the wedding, right? So most of the time it's not the couple that will decide that, oh, this is the date and all. So the families, they will decide on the date, and then the couple will pick the one that they are okay with. But for us, after the introduction was over, the conversation was just random. Everybody ate and they went home. So there was no big deal at all. So, but I will advise that if you want to plan your introduction, or you already plan your introduction, congratulations. I think the best thing is just to ask your parents that, how does this work? So for my mom now, that would be like the first introduction between in my family. So there was no prior idea of, oh, let's have this conversation. And for his own family too, that is the first wedding they are doing in their family as well. So it was like two novices coming together. So there were a lot of things that wasn't discussed that day, but it was discussed later through us. So planning your introduction is just something very simple. Just make sure that you as the bride, your look is on point. Okay, your look is on point, your makeup is che, your hair is che, your hair is your clothes is nice. I think that's all that matters. You see, every other thing, everyone knows what they are supposed to do, right? That's one thing that me and Bo were always talking about. Like, everyone knows what they are supposed to do. So you're not meant to be saying, hey, do this one, do that one. They all know what they are supposed to do. Your own is to make sure that you look nice and you look good and you look put together and you are not stressed. Introduction is not supposed to stress you. It's supposed to be just something simple and all. Unless your introduction is now a big one that you're going to be getting a tent, a videographer, a photographer, that's when you can now be a little bit stressed. But for planning your introduction, it's not supposed to be something that serious that you will have to have like an extreme budget for our introduction. I don't even think we spent a lot like that, because for the lace, I can't remember the amount I bought the lace, but maybe like 30 something thousand or so. For the sewing, I can't remember, because they were applique on my clothes, so it was kind of expensive, but not that expensive. And for him, it was just sewing of the clothes. For my hair, there is one synthetic hair that I used for my birthday one period like that, so I decided to install the same hair. And for my makeup, I think my makeup was 30 something thousand, right? And for my shoe and my clutch, I can't remember how much I bought it to, but maybe like close to 30 something or 40 something thousand. Altogether, you can just have like a budget of, let's say, 400k. I don't even think it should be up to that. His introduction, like maybe like 200k, maybe 200k or 250k, right? Because you pay the decoration, you pay for the decoration too, and for the introduction welfare, which is food and all, your parents will take care of that, so you don't even have to do anything about that. So it's just majorly your own look. And I also advise that anything you want to sew for, whether your introduction, your engagement, or your wedding, just make sure that there are things that you can wear later, so you won't just sew them and put them somewhere. Like my own introduction lace now, I've worn it like 3 times after that. And even on Sunday when I went to church, people that know my YouTube channel, they were like, this lace actually looks familiar. And I was like, where do you know the lace? And they were like, they want to try and remember. And I told them introduction. I said, yeah, I know I've seen this lace somewhere before. It's for your introduction. The lace is so fine. And even when I entered the church, somebody that does not know me was even saying, your lace is really fine. Meanwhile, when I got it in 2023, that I wore it one Sunday after, a week after, I actually didn't get any compliments on it. But me wearing it 2025, since 2023, I'm just getting compliments on it. So just make sure that any lace you buy or anything you buy for yourself for the wedding, make sure that there are things you can wear later. For my shoes and my shoe and my clutch now, I still rock them out. I style them with clothes, which is amazing. So you see, this period, we are not here to be wasting money. So if there's something you know you will buy, and you know that you'll not be wearing it later, my dear, don't buy it, because you still have a lot of Norway in front. You have civil wedding, you have wedding, you have traditional to use money for. So you cannot be wasting money for some random things during your introduction. In coming episodes, we are still going to be talking about civil wedding. We are still going to be talking about how to plan your wedding, your civil wedding, and all of that. And I hope with these few points that I dropped, you have an idea on how to plan your introduction. So if you enjoyed this video and you have some more questions, maybe some things I didn't say in this video, just drop it in the comment section and I'm going to reply you in the comment section, okay? But I want to believe that I was able to touch on every little details of the introduction. So thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the coming episode of wedding planning series. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and also drop a comment for me. I love reading you guys' comments. You guys need to see the way I used to sit down and respond to each comment personally, and I hope that in coming videos I'll be seeing your comments a lot. Thank you so much once again for watching this video. Until next time on another episode of wedding planning series. Bye. Mwah.